3 more minutes and then we are leaving. If you do not come right now, we're not gonna come to the park again. Hurry up, I've told you we need to go home and get the spaghetti sauce. This is your last warning. If you are using any of those techniques to transition your child and they are not coming, here's everything you need to know about the brain and nervous system and the fundamentally different perspective that your child brings to transitions that's different than yours, so that you can work with their brain and nervous system and use language that's going to support processing so they stand up and come with you. So number one, transitions bear a really high cognitive load. That means that your child is going to have to use their prefrontal cortex in order to help them move. There's all kinds of steps they have to take. Now, if you, dear parent, are yelling at them, screaming, have tone in your voice, issuing threats like if this, then that, or talking too quickly, they are not going to stay in their prefrontal cortex. You're going to pop them out and they are going to start operating from the limbic system and base of the brain. This is where big stuff comes from. Now, once they're down here, they're a little dysregulated. They're going to have less access to the prefrontal cortex, which they deeply need in order to transition. And so how you say what you say is fundamentally important. So the problem with your language and the warnings, I know you're trying to help them get ready, is that your child is fundamentally oriented to the present. So if your child is on a swing and they're having a delightful time on that swing, their hair is blowing in the wind and they're swinging, and you say to them, hey, it's almost time to go get brother, it has no meaning. The thing that matters to that child in this moment is this swing. They are present oriented. Adults, on the other hand, are very future oriented. Here's what's on my brain. Okay, what are we having for dinner? What time do I have to start the dinner prep so I can get back and make the dinner before everybody melts down? Okay, it's future oriented. Or maybe I'm thinking like, I gotta get this kid, hurry up so I can go get the other one, la 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 la. Future. For your child, they're just thinking like walking down the hallway, putting the backpack on the back. Same thing with the swing. So if you say to your child, you give a direction meant to help them process leaving the park, and you say 3 more minutes until we go to the grocery store, she's gonna tell you how. What does that have anything to do with this delightful swing? So you are very future oriented. You're thinking about what comes next. Now, if this is working for your child, this video is not for you, but you are staying here because your child is not coming with you, at least not without a meltdown, when you do a future-oriented direction. And so I am asking you to fundamentally shift your perspective and your tone, your way of being, so that you can give your child a direction that privileges their perspective, their in-the-moment perspective. This way you're going to keep them in the PFC. Okay? So to this swinging child, I'm going to say 2 more minutes to swing, or we can swing for 1 more Taylor Swift song, or 3 more slides. You decide what the parameters are, but make sure they're present oriented. Okay, I'm going to make sure that I take care of my tone so I don't accidentally knock my child off into the reactive part of the brain. And after I've given a direction, then I'm going to start laying extra supports. So 3 more minutes to swing. 3 minutes is up. Swing is all done. Do you see the visual support? Do you hear the melodic intonation? That's 2 extra supports. If I need to, I'm going to help them slow the swing. And then it's going to be time to jump off. Do you see that nowhere have I said we need to go to the car or we need to leave? It's time to jump off. If the child is really little, bye, swing. If the child is slightly bigger, and then I'm providing supports there. So I'm very, very slowly moving my child through. When I start to move quickly, because I am so future oriented, I guarantee you that the number of times you knock your child over here with your tone and your quick movements, and then you end up having to haul them out and threats and it's no good.